It is wild how much different mouse pads can completely change how your mouse feels in-game. And gamers generally seem to all have a pretty strong preference for what they enjoy using. I switched to using a glass mousepad as my primary gaming surface a few months ago, and I even made a video covering that switch and what it was like. Cloth pads definitely have some advantages to them, but recently I have started considering staying on glass permanently. This was for two main reasons. The first being the speed. Some of the fastest cloth pads on the market can sometimes get close to the speed of glass, but they feel very different in practice. There is something really special about removing the guardrails off of your aim, so there is nothing between you and your desired input. I play a lot of tracking heavy games like Overwatch and Call of Duty, and playing on glass is just genuinely so fun. The second reason is aesthetics. Glass pads just look really clean on the desk. The subtle shimmer of the glass looks super premium and they always look brand new. I recently attempted to main the Lethal Gaming Gear Neptune Pro, and though the performance of that pad is incredible, with the smallest touch of my fingernail on the pad, it leaves scuffed marks and nail dust, and it just starts to look pretty gross. So this is the latest pad to hit my desk and is what has prompted this video. This pad is from the creator of Glassworks and Kurosun, and though I'm not a big fan of FOMO tactics when it comes to limited release products, it is hard to argue with the track record when it comes to quality. I was stunned by how good the packaging was on this. The artwork on the front is stunning, and when you open it, you are greeted with one of the coolest looking pads that I have ever used. The base on this is super grippy, and once placed down on the desk, it does not move. So what makes this pad special? First is the surface. It has a chalky feel to it that has directly improved my experience dramatically when using it without a sleeve. This is accomplished by a special coating that's been bonded with the surface of the pad, so it's not something that should wear out over time. It does a great job of resisting your skin from sticking to the pad, which is a great improvement over what we've seen with glass pads for quite a while. Now, with that being said, I still prefer to use a gaming sleeve. This is for a couple of reasons, but mainly it's just more comfortable. Glass pads, in particular this one with that chalkier surface, can be a little bit abrasive to the skin, and I find that it's just more comfortable using a gaming sleeve. If you do live somewhere that's a humid environment, or if you are a relatively sweaty individual, I think you still will stick to this pad, but compared to the competition, it is much improved. The other major improvement is the thickness. Most glass pads that have released over the last year have been between 3mm or, like my Razer Atlas, 5mm in thickness. This is a very noticeable improvement and makes the experience of playing on a glass pad much more comfortable. Now finally, the best part about the beast is the speed. If my Razer Atlas is an A tier for speed, this is S tier. Speed and low friction are the whole reason for going with glass in the first place, and this really does deliver there. The chalky surface of the beast, though, does contribute to two of its biggest downsides. That is the sound and how smooth the surface feels. The surface can be felt through the mouse skates quite a bit, and though it is fast, it doesn't have that same silky smooth feeling that you find on its sibling, the Kazumi. This also translates into it making more noise as well. Here's a quick sound test of the two pads using the Air Pro dot skates from X-Ray Pad. And since we are on the topic of dot skates, I think they are essential if you are looking to use this mousepad. They solve two major issues. Firstly, standard PTFE skates wear down pretty quick, but if you get something like the Pro Air or the Obsidian Pro skates from X-Ray Pad, they will last much longer and generally give a little bit more control on your glass surface. And second, debris getting under the mouse skates is extremely annoying. It starts to feel very scratchy and it sounds horrible. Dot skates though, well, it largely solves this issue, and since switching to dots, this has become a rare occurrence for me. So that about wraps up my review of the Beast, and it really lives up to its name. I can't guarantee that it's gonna live on my desk forever, but for now, this is the one that I'll be using. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming reviews. Otherwise, drop a like, Leave a comment down below if you enjoy glass pads as much as I do. And until next time, my name is Robbie. This has been EverTech, and we'll see ya.